Hi everyone. Today we're going to read a story about getting drawing lessons from a bear. Have you ever had drawing lessons? Maybe you've had drawing lessons with me before. I used to get drawing lessons from a really fantastic artist whose name is George Johnson. And you might know him. He's lived in town for quite a while. And he's a fantastic artist. And when I was a little girl, I used to go to him for art classes. And I still have the drawings that I did with George and his classes. And over the years, we've always checked in on each other to see how we're doing. And I even taught his granddaughter, Alexis, who is also a fantastic artist. So it's really fun to learn and to see how we're all connected to each other through art. So tonight we're going to read Drawing Lessons from a Bear, and I'm going to switch the camera over and then we'll get started. There's Willow. She's going to listen to the story too, maybe, or bark. Oh, here's the cover. Drawing Lessons from a Bear by David McPhail. This book is for Maria. Woof. Sometimes bears say woof. When I was young, my mother gave me lessons on how to be a bear. This is how a bear walks, she told me. And this is how a bear sits. I didn't know bears sat like that, did you? She showed me which berries were good to eat and which ones weren't. Some I found out on my very own. Choke cherries are yucky. I learned to catch fish in a river and to climb trees to look for honey. Uh-oh. You better watch out, little bear. One day I began to make claw marks in the dirt floor of our den. My mother didn't mind as long as I paid attention to my being a bear lessons. Let's see what it says there. How to be a bear. Sit up straight. Don't drool at the table. Wash your paws before you eat meals. That's very good advice. And do you see what little bear's doing? Drawing on the dirt floor. At first, the marks didn't look like much, but the more I drew, the better my drawings looked. That's a very important thing to remember. The more we practice, the better we get at something. I went to the dump with my mother and some other bears. Oh, we always used to see bears at the dump. Not so much anymore, eh? Look at them all eating the garbage and licking out the pizza boxes. While they were looking for things to eat, I searched for scraps of paper. I spent the afternoon drawing pictures on the paper with a burnt stick from a campfire. Oh, that's a great idea, isn't it? I drew a picture of a bear in a tree and gave it to my mother. Oh, that's very nice. She was so pleased that she put it up on the wall of our den with some magnetic rocks. When I went to school, I learned how to read and write and add and subtract, but I kept drawing. My teacher encouraged me. That means that the teacher told the little bear to continue to draw and to practice, because the more you practice, the better you get. She liked what she was seeing. And everybody else was noticing that the little bear was a good drawer too. I drew hundreds of pictures. I drew pictures of the things I saw around me, like rocks and trees and birds and clouds. Other times I drew pictures of things I'd never seen before, things I could only imagine. Ooh, I love drawing things that I imagine. Like dinosaur races on the moon or furry animals with wings. That sounds like fun, imaginative drawings. I loved going to the museum. Seeing all those wonderfully drawn pictures inspired me. It made me want to draw even more. We can go to big fancy museums like this online just by finding them on the computer and looking at all of the fantastic stuff that museums have in them. I tried to copy some of the pictures I saw. As I copied, I discovered things that made my own drawings even better. So the little bear is learning from other artists too. That's very smart. During the summer, I often drew pictures all day long. I would start when the sun came up and stop when the sun went down. I've done that many times as an artist too. Look it, he's waking up and drawing the sun, and when he goes to bed, he's drawing the moon. In the fall, I was busy getting ready for my long winter sleep, but I always found time to do at least one drawing. During the winter, I would wake up and draw. What? Bears hibernate! That's a very dedicated bear to wake up in the middle of the winter to draw. Many years have passed. I'm a big bear now, but I still love to draw. I am invited to dine with kings and queens and presidents. I even draw pictures for them on napkins. Wow. He grew up to be very famous as an artist. I've been given medals and prizes for my drawings. I've even been offered big houses and fancy cars, but I don't take them. I don't even know how to drive. I think it would be pretty interesting to see a bear driving a car, though. For I am a bear. I am content to live in my den in the forest and draw pictures. I was born a bear, and I will always be a bear. But I am an artist too, because that's what I have decided to be. Just as you can be an artist if that's what you want to be. If you love to draw, and you'd rather spend your time drawing than doing just about anything else, I'd say you're well on your way. I think I'm well on my way. You can't be a bear, you know, but you can be an artist. That's very true. Are you an artist? Then say so. Say it softly to yourself, like this. I am an artist. Or say it loudly for the whole world to hear. Are you ready? Let's scream it all together. I am an artist! Did you say it really loud? Haha. I am an artist. There. Now you are an artist for all time and forever. I truly believe that everybody is an artist. I have a lot of people that will say to me, I'm not an artist. I don't know how to draw. You don't have to know how to draw to be an artist. Just like this bear, you just learn and you practice and you become better and better. Being an artist is a lot about thinking and using your imagination and observing the world and exploring. That's what being an artist is really about. So I hope that after today, you do say to yourself every day that you are an artist. Tomorrow we're going to read another story, and I will see you tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. Have a good night, everybody. Bye for now.